What is the value of seamless integration in hybrid energy systems? I hope by the end of my presentation you'll feel I have answered this question. I'd rather be presenting to you all in a live format, but alas, with what's happening around the world at present, the virtual format makes sense. A pre-recorded presentation is a new experience for me. I'm hopeful this may be my big break onto the silver screen. Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, Guy Ritchie, if you happen to see this and see potential in me for your next Hollywood blockbuster, I'm gainfully employed by CAT, but feel free to reach out to me over LinkedIn or Facebook and we can definitely discuss. If you're looking for ideas on a suitable co-star, I have immense respect for Megan Fox's acting abilities. Firstly, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Cameron Sharp and I'm the local mining segment manager for electric power with Caterpillar. My career started in Aberdeen, Scotland in 1997 when I accepted an engineering apprenticeship with another well-known engine brand. I have qualifications in mechanical, electrical and marine engineering. My career has been split between Scotland and Australia, between technical hands-on roles and sales and business development roles, and between fossil-fueled and renewable power generation technologies. So I guess that makes me a bit of a hybrid. I'd like to now introduce you to Caterpillar and our dealer network in Australia. My first slide gives a snapshot of our business in 2019. CAT's portfolio is very broad, and you'll see the main product lines in the lower left. Construction, mining equipment, diesel and gas engines, gas turbines and diesel-electric locomotives. On to CAT's dealer network in Australia. Energy Power Systems Australia, EPSA, are the sales and project delivery entity for engines, generator sets and hybrid solutions. The CAT dealers on the right are responsible for CAT mobile machines, sales and rental, and also servicing of all CAT equipment, spare parts and remote monitoring. Westrac are responsible for WA, New South Wales and ACT. Hastings Deering look after Queensland and the NT. CAV Power, South Australia, and William Adams are responsible for Victoria and Tasmania. You'll see in the top right, our dealers work from 102 locations and employ over 2,000 service technicians. CAT electrification. Caterpillar holds over 250 patents in the field of electric drives and energy storage. We are also investing heavily in electric vehicles and solid-state battery technologies. CAT are by no means new to hybrid systems. In 2008, CAT's first diesel-solar battery hybrid system was deployed into a military application, and there's been many since. There's a lot of crossover between the technology used in our rugged and robust fleet of mobile mining equipment and our fully integrated suite of energy storage solutions. Moving on to our value proposition for hybrid power systems. The ability to procure all the major components in a hybrid system from one manufacturer and have them wrapped by a reputable warranty. The Caterpillar name is synonymous with mining, service and quality, which in my opinion are critical factors for success in this space. I'll now move around the wheel starting at the top right. CAT have been producing generator sets since 1939, are the highest selling generator manufacturer in the world, and have one of the broadest power generation portfolios. The electric power range encompasses high and medium speed reciprocating engine gensets, ranging from 5 kilowatts to 15 megawatts. These are available in a wide range of fuel types. Next, solar. CAT have vetted and formed relationships with some PV module manufacturers. They produce CAT branded modules based on a predetermined build quality. Ensuring high quality is an essential aspect when equipment is to carry the CAT brand and be backed by our warranty and service network. Energy storage. CAT design and package a variety of fully integrated energy storage systems. We utilize high quality lithium-ion cells, but the brains of the system is the CAT BDP, bidirectional power inverter, a very technologically advanced battery inverter. It has been designed to work alongside gensets, therefore has extremely fast response times. It uses CAT's patented nonlinear droop control functionality to respond near instantaneously to any voltage or frequency disturbances. CAT's hybrid control system is called the MMC, Microgrid Master Controller. It contains algorithms designed by generator set experts and allows maximization of renewables while maintaining a reliable, stable grid. CAT's remote asset monitoring platform is a very capable and flexible monitoring system, which is used across a wide range of Caterpillar equipment. This next slide touches on the criticality of quality equipment selection and the importance of operation and maintenance activities. In these drone images, you'll see two aerial shots of a PV field. The one on the right is a thermographic image and shows many hot spots and hot groups of modules, which would require immediate attention. This could be attributable to low quality modules, wiring harness faults, or poor installation techniques. Solar inverters are another critical aspect. There are solar farms in the APAC region which are already investigating replacing inverters after less than 3 years of operation. This is a prime example of buy cheap, buy twice, and illustrates that saving a few percent on the capex can be a real false economy in the long term. So this slide shows the solar field at the Otjikoto mine site in Namibia, which is owned and operated by B2Gold. 7 megawatts of solar was added. I've actually been lucky enough to attend this site with some clients in February of this year, which feels like a lifetime ago. The heat in Namibia is quite searing, and this was the reason that thin film module technology was utilized. Thin film panels derate less in high ambient conditions. The interesting thing about this one is that the performance exceeds the feasibility study expectations. And this is always a good tactic to underpromise and overdeliver, a lot better than the alternative. Now, the solar system is operating alongside an existing CAT power plant, which utilizes 4 12CM32 medium-speed gensets, which are around 5.8 megawatts each. There's also 3 CAT 3516B diesel high-speed gensets, which is quite a common configuration in Africa to have the base load covered by the medium-speed units and then the high-speed units there to react very fast to some of the transient load changes. This solar system addition allowed the shutting off of one of the large units during the daylight hours and resulted in 3.9 million litres of fuel displacement and genset run hour avoidance of 3,200 hours per year, which resulted in a 5-year payback period. Now, moving on to the next project, this is another gold mine in Africa, which had an existing power system to begin with. It had 44 megawatts of hydro turbines and 36 1 megawatt Caterpillar 3512 gensets. Of course, the hydro is intermittent depending on rainfall in the region. The objective of this project was to isolate one of the larger loads on the site, which meant the addition of a large energy storage system. So Caterpillar added a 10 megawatt battery system, our microgrid master controller, CAT Connect remote monitoring software. So in this slide we have a bit of an infograph which illustrates the complexities of this particular power system. In the bottom left there, you'll see the large winder motor, which is a hoist and brings raw materials up from the underground mine to the surface. The interesting thing about this particular load is when it's bringing the raw materials up, of course, it's consuming a lot of electricity. When it's going back down again, it's actually producing regenerative loads, which are now able to be captured in the battery system and reused. The difficulty prior to the addition of the energy storage system was that the gensets were having to be run with quite a lot of additional spinning reserve or headroom so that this large motor could kick in and out. Adding the battery system has allowed those gensets to be run a lot more efficiently, and the payback period on this particular site was between 2 and 3 years. So moving on to some of the reasons that Caterpillar were selected for this particular application. Our microgrid controller algorithms, of course designed by genset engineers. Ultra-fast response to transients through our inverter controller. CAT's patented nonlinear group control technology, which helps to improve power quality. Seamless integration with baseload power assets. Virtual spinning reserve. Seamless mode transfer and the ability to go from full import to full export in one cycle. and the remote asset management and remote commissioning capabilities. This site actually had to be commissioned remotely because we couldn't get our particular experts into the country because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Moving on to the right-hand side, we have two graphs side by side illustrating what happened with and without the energy storage system. So on the left-hand side, you'll see that the hydro generation was fairly choppy. The addition of the energy storage has managed to smooth that out. The gensets were, of course, swinging very dramatically to deal with the winder load. They've been smoothed out quite considerably as well. You'll notice there are still some gensets on, but this was because the hydro was only at around the 35 megawatt mark at this particular point. The energy storage system is, of course, now accepting a lot of the swinging loads which previously were sitting on the gensets, and the frequency and voltage have been smoothed out quite dramatically, as you'll see from the lower two illustrations there. Now, seamless integration requires trusting a partner capable of delivering the below: expert level knowledge of generator sets and their ability to interact with intermittent renewable sources, ability to provide integrated and guaranteed hybrid solutions which are scalable and plug and play, improved transient response capabilities in high penetration systems, provision of synthetic inertia and virtual spinning reserve, and in-territory service support for the fully integrated hybrid solution, full system warranty. Now, to wrap up, the value of seamless integration in hybrid systems: risk reduction, maximization of return of investment, and acceleration of the payback period. And if anybody would like to revisit this presentation, it will be available on EPSA's virtual booth. Thank you.